Hello, all you ace gamers out there. This is your elite ace gamer, Ace, welcoming you back to yet another video. In this video, we're going to be doing our first dungeon. Um, so our first dungeon is going to be Tofu House. That's level 20. That is located here in Astrup. Um, it's right there, so we can travel to that. And then we can get started with the dungeon. This is going to be a relatively simple dungeon, not going to be that difficult. Go here. It's located right here. Here's where the dungeon's at, and as you can see, there's an icon there for the team member. So we'll head over there real quick. You can see there's really no mini maps, so you're just there we go. Relying on good old memory for this. Dungeons are a very good source of XP. So. And here's our party member. He's got 2 heroes with him, plus me. So he's entered. I'll go ahead and enter. And here we are inside the dungeon. This is the first room. You just doink. He starts. Okay, so this is the battle screen. This is him. These are his other 2 characters. This is me. You get your positioning, you're facing, and then you just either hit space or you hit the 2 swords here. Now, group. So I'll put group here. And this is going to be a run through of the dungeon. So what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to move a couple places, hit space, because I am good. No, I have some shielding. Huh. I'm going to have to take a look at that because I don't remember. I must have gotten it from somewhere else. It's okay. He's a Fogger Knight. Apparently. Yep, Fogger Knight, okay. Because he's got that. This is a whatchamacallit, healer. Sada, not Sada, and then that's Rogue. Let me see here. Going busy, my people. And then I can move further. And then I can start in with my shenanigans. And then I'm done. He planted a couple of bombs and then just blew them up. He can't cure himself, which means he can't heal. I'm visible again, which is okay by me. He's got minus 20 elements resistance specified. So all that nice awesome jazz. I'm probably gonna have to redo my skills here because I was looking for poison. Yeah, I need that skill for poison. So because I can actually heal myself. Okay, once you're done with a room, this will come up telling you the rewards, the amount of karma you got, which is your money, and then bam. This also lets you know if you've unlocked any spells, so forth and so on, blah, blah, blah. This is the second room of the dungeon. As you can see, I've unlocked a new spell. Just drag it there. Bam. Um, so forth and so on. This is the second room of the dungeon. Each dungeon's got so many rooms. Um, so forth and so on. Let me see. I'm gonna have to options automatically join group us. Okay, Zoom game. Um, so I mean, there's just a lot of different stuff you can do. If you look up here to the side, it's got the turn order between you and the monsters. You can right click. It brings up the stats there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn myself invisible, and then I'm going to run up here. And because turning invisible, I can run and stuff like that, go farther. I'm then going to start inflicting poison on this guy. Um, Now, this is a very unique thing for um, SARMs, which is what my class is. This is poison. Um, it inflicts hemorrhage, which deals 1 damage per one. Um, so per per one, so 6 damage right now. It can stack up to like so many stats. And then I can do various different things based off it. I can heal myself, um, depending on how much I have. And blah blah blah. So um, it's one of those things. I mean, I can do quite a bit of different things. I can also have a double of myself, which is actually really really awesome. So I do apologize. I'm just doing this to kind of show you how to run through dungeons. Basically, each dungeon that you run through is going to be, you'll run through it the same. Okay, this is a mimic. Um, each mimic does different things, drops different stuff. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to run over here to this mimic and I'm going to start slapping the mofo. Bam! Because we want to destroy this mimic as quickly as humanly possible. And everything. So, they drop different things. Each one does, depending on the one that you are. I think my hemorrhaging, no, it's still up. Good. Um, but as you can see, we all work together to complete the dungeon. So, with that said, I'm probably not going to be saying too much more else until something new comes up. So just enjoy. Like Renita said, mimics drop special loot. So you want to try to defeat them as fast as humanly possible, otherwise they run. That's the only bad thing about mimics is they'll run. So if you don't defeat them, they will run. So keep that in mind. You see one, kill it as quickly as possible, otherwise they run, run, run. And they want my healing. That's okay though. As you can see, there's a sublimation that was dropped for Renetta. And this is the boss of the dungeon. Each dungeon has a boss. Each boss is different. This here is the boss. It is Royal Tofu. So, and then each boss has different mechanics to defeating it, and each one is different. Um, so, like I said, each sublime adds a different effect to you. So, you know, indirect damage, which would be like my poison here, that's considered to be indirect damage. Um, but each one of them has a very specific effect that it adds to you. Indirect damage, movement, uh, healing, just a whole slew of different things. Each one does something different. And then each one requires a certain amount of slots, and you have to have the right combination of slots on that item in order to equip that sublime to um, and everything. So this boss is going to take a little bit to beat, but we're going to get. Um, so we will get him. That's the best part about it. I was pushed back, which I'm not really too worried about. We will quit this. He's asking if we. He's asking if we want to do another dungeon, which I will make a separate video for. So I will go invisible again. No, I can't. Okay, I can't go, but I can still reach. Yeah. So I'm going to poison him. I'll then turn you invisible. There you go. Have fun. I can turn other people invisible, which I just did, which basically means he can't be targeted, um, can't be attacked, or anything else like that unless he is seen. You have to know exactly where they're at in order to, yeah. Now what I did was I added more poison to it, so 15 damage each of his turns. Force of Will, he's got 10 Force of Will. Defeathered, he has 120 negative element resistance, so minus element resistance. Block willpower, he's got 3 MP and 30 dodge. He's blinded, he has incurable, he's stasified. Ultra powerful Tofu. Warning, when you use NP, this monster loses resistance, but it gains NP and dodge for the following turn, stacks 4 times. This right here is the archetype distance. It pretty much basically tells you that it attacks at a distance, stuff like that. HP 100%, damage and heals 100%. So that's always the best thing. He used MP, WP. Alright, so. Oh, oh wait. No, yeah, I'm still at 3. So. What I'm going to have to do is take and use Cold Blood and heal myself up. Because I'm rather low. Does that take... See, back up to full. Cast my double. Done. Let me see my double. And then I'm not. Okay. So as you can see, I healed myself up back to full with Cold Blood. Basically, took all the stacks of poison off him and healed myself up. Very useful skill. And we're going to be doing another dungeon after this, which will be the Glove whatever. That's basically pretty much what I did. I used the stacks of hemo that I had on him, which was 15. And I healed 25 HP per hemo that I had on him. I had 15, so 25 times 15, which put me back up to full. So I loved it. It's very useful. When attacking a creature, you want to think about your position. You do more damage attack from behind them, and everything. So you want either the side or behind. Doesn't matter which side, it could be left side or right side, or behind them. You don't really want to attack from the front. Just because if you attack from the front, you're going to do... Yeah. Basically what I did was I used a combination of Bleed Dry and Cold Blood to heal myself. Bleed Dry, put Hemo on him, up to 15. He's got Hemo up to 6 right now. And then I used Cold Blood to heal all that. Okay, he used the finisher. Finishers uh, are random. So, okay, I leveled up as well. So what we got from completing this was all this, plus if I hit this, all that. All this right here is what we got. So um, that's this dungeon. We will be doing another dungeon shortly, but I'm going to end this video right here. This is your Elite Ace Gamer signing off and saying see you next time. Bye.